But so yeah, getting back to Fermi paradox. So Fermi paradox is, as a paradox suggests, we got all this stuff. It seems to point in the right direction that there should be life. Why is there not? Here's a few theories and hypotheses as to why it might not be. The first one is something called the Great Filter Theory. This suggests that there's barriers preventing the development of advanced life. So, for example, you hit a certain level in human development or any development, and you wipe your cells off. So we've now got this whole issue with Europe and Ukraine. If we set up all our, detonate all our bombs, we wipe out all our life. Maybe all civilizations get to that, and so no one gets past. That's why it's called Great Filter, right? You don't get past that. So that's one. That's terrifying, that one. Another one's called the zoo hypothesis, which is quite interesting. Aliens are aware of us, right? But they've chosen not to make contact. Like a zoo. They just kind of watch us.
I've heard that sort of theory.
Yeah. So part of this was zoo theory, right? I found on Reddit this thing in R theories. This was quite cool. And it actually links to this, right? And the theory is really simple. It's just that UFOs are empty. So like we have drones on Earth, right? We use to prevent, we use for war or casualties, whatever. Why do aliens need to be in the UFOs? Why wouldn't you not use it as like a drone, a beacon that you'd be able to send? Because if the people see it and they blow it up, you're not in it. Especially if it seems like an outside presence. A lot of things are hostile. You talk about those tribes in Africa or off the coast of India that haven't been touched by life, you aren't allowed to. And then when people go in, what is the first thing they do? They murder the person, right?
Yeah.
So if you're
one of the big theories, one of the big scares about that is they aren't immune to our diseases.
That's true. That's another one.
Yeah.
But my point is how they react. If you're an alien life form, you're going to think, mate, look at our news channels and think about how a human being would react if you just met them.
Yeah.
You're an alien visiting. You watch news channels. What is your interpretation of human beings?
Mental.
Absolutely fucking crazy. And then you go on TikTok and you're like, what?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Dancing, your people dancing around.
There's two guys in a shed making podcasts, and
the history of the internet must be absolutely crazy. The key.
Isn't that why?
Key bits,
isn't that why Ultron decided to kill us all?
Well, he puts up a good point.
Wipe out the problem at its source.
Human beings.
Yes.
It always boils down to human beings are the problem. The irony. But yeah, that's quite a cool theory. Like UFOs are empty, and I quite like that. It suggests that aliens have a higher intelligence and wouldn't just be like, let's go on an alien ship.
Well, unless there's like a mothership somewhere.